Alright, so this is going to be a tutorial on the new DC hover strats. This in particular is going to be a 6 bomb shoe version, optimized to have as few inputs and as few difficult inputs as possible to minimize the pausing required. I'll play it back in full speed first, and after that we'll walk through it slower.
Watch out!
Alright, so now that you know what it's all about, let's walk through it. First, we make our way over to the BMOS and get ISG. Alright, nice. Next thing, what we're gonna do is we're going to do a 180. But if you just do a 180, this is gonna happen. That's not a 180. What you can instead do is you can C up, cancel out of C up to put the camera behind Link again, and then do a 180, like this. And that's the angle we want. Careful of one more thing. If you mash out of the C up, you will cancel C up a little too quickly and not get the proper angle. This is what it looks like. That's not what we want. Okay, so now that we know that, we're going to do the C up, cancel out of C up, but not super fast. And then we're going to do the 180, side up right, and back walk. Okay. So if you were fast enough, the BMOS is not going to chase you. If it does chase you, you just walk out of its range and come back inside. Okay, so next thing, we're just gonna turn 90 degrees to the left. You can flick, you can ESS turn, but you cannot shield turn, obviously, because you'll lose ISG. Okay. Next thing, we're gonna want to align. And you can align anywhere between here, when you're aligned with that vertex, centered at the vertex, between Link's feet, and somewhere around here. That's about the maximum to the left you can go. So anywhere between that is nicely, this is dead center of the area you have. So I just like to put Link's right foot at that vertex, and then we're sweet. Okay, so next thing, we're gonna do our first hover. Now, you're gonna do an ESS shuffle without turning. To do that, you're gonna hold ESS, and 1 frame later, you're gonna press Z. If you press Z too late, Link is gonna turn like it did just there. No worries, just turn back and try again. Like that. Next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to hold down, and that way Link is going to turn. So 1 or 2 frames later, we're going to press start. So hold down and then press start. It doesn't matter if you get the first or second frame, they will have identical outcomes. Now, the next thing, we're going to backflip. So because Link is facing us, we need to hold joystick up to make a backflip happen. So buffer in a backflip and pause again 1 or 2 frames later. That's 1 frame later. You don't actually have to buffer this second input because there are 2 different frames, so you might feel confident to just do the next input. And the next input is going to be shield dropping a chew. So I'll do that out of unpause lag. Nice. So for our second hover, we cannot use the Z method anymore to get an ESS shuffle, simply because Z doesn't work once we're hovering here, since we haven't unlocked the camera or anything. So instead we're going to do a down roll, and near the end of that down roll we're going to pull ESS down again. So first we hold ESS down just so that we can do a down roll. Press A to down roll, let go of ESS at any point, and then near the end of the roll there's a 2 frame window to hold ESS down and get that shuffle. Nice. So now that we have the shuffle going, we can pull a chew above our head. Then we can hold down, and 1 or 2 frames later press start. Now we do another backflip, but this time we're gonna shield drop a chew straight away with that unpause lag. So hold joystick up, press A to backflip, press R to shield drop the chew. Nice. And that's really the beauty of these hold the joystick down hovers, that there's a 2 frame window after turning to pause. And then we input the backflip and the chew drop simultaneously, which just means there's only one thing to time, and it has a 2 frame window. So that's super nice. Alright, so next thing, we're just gonna do 3 more of those. So down roll, ESS shuffle, pull the chew, down pause, and then backflip and chew drop. Same thing, ESS shuffle, pull the chew, down pause, hold up, press A and R out of unpause lag. 1 more. Okay, so for the last one, we're still gonna do the same ESS shuffle. Now, this is where the difference starts. So unfortunately, this last hover is double frame perfect. First, we're going to drop the chew. 1 frame later, we're gonna turn, but this time we're gonna turn to the right. 1 frame after that, we're gonna do our backflip. And to do the backflip, because Link is facing to the right this time, we're gonna have to hold left. So let's try to do that. I'm going to drop the chew and try to pause 1 frame later. Pull a chew, drop pause. Then I'm gonna hold right and try to advance for 1 frame. That was 1 frame. Now we're gonna hold change to left for the backflip and press A. Keep holding R. Nice. Now we just hold down and backflip. And we're done. Voila. Lastly, let's have a quick look at a way to climb this head. This is going to be a Nika strat target. Turn 90 to the left. Retarget. Side up right, side roll, retarget. Crouch, crouch to the right, crouch stab twice. or more. Hold up, Link's gonna jump. Then you want to time a jump slash. That should be at least a 3-frame window. Make your way up here. Target this thing on the left half of it somewhere. Side up left, side up right, jump slash, and shield. Now you can either turn right and press A to climb, or you can walk a little bit to the left. Not just flick, but walk a little bit. Target, backflip. And we're done.